Hey, Daniel here. Welcome back to another episode. And today, last list the 8 things that teams and companies can do to engage more with remote workers. But first, let me get clear here. Uh, those are not mandatory. They are not in order of priority, and are based on my opinion, and my opinion only, and also on my personal experience work remotely and from home since 2015. Let's go. Number one, you probably saw the last episode. So communication. Communication is super important, and have all the channels available to your remote workers, remote collaborator is I'll say mandatory, because you have to give them email access, instant messenger access, all like video conference tools. It's a nice bonus if you ship, let's say, like a light ring or a webcam, because nowadays like most of the laptops and monitors, the webcams are trash. Uh, so it's a nice thing to do if you have like all the communication channels wide open, not on site but also with remote workers. Number two, collaboration. Collaboration is super close to communication. That's why they're like one and two, because you have to allow people to collaborate, even work remotely. There's a bunch of tools that you can have to perform well during collaboration, like Figma, FigJam, Miro, even like Google Meet, Zoom, those kind of things. You can have like a lot of code design session. You can have small teams, social things. You can have like, even for retros, you can have breakout rooms and do like two different retros with your team, separate them randomly into those breakout rooms. Like, collaboration is super important. Number three, sense of community. Foster a nice community culture within your company, not only with remote collaborators, are nice to have. Um, you can create like social happy hours online. You can have uh, birthday parties during the stand-ups. Why not create like a nice background with a photo, or a nice, I don't know, party theme for uh, that collaborator that is doing birthday on that particular date. You can have like Halloween meeting teams with all the background as well for video conference. You can have team gathering like once or twice a year. Of course, that it's budget related, but a lot of companies that have this remote first thing, they do this gathering, like they fly everyone to one specific location and have 1 or 2 days of celebration and team gathering events. Professional development, and here, like, most companies treat this as a bonus. On the job description, you have like bonus column, paid courses, paid events, those kind of things, like even allowances for you to have like Udemy courses or Coursera or Skillshare, those kind of things. But encourage your teammates, your collaborators to keep learning, to not stop learning, to make them willing to grow by themselves, and also like grow within the company. Because if your collaborators grow in their careers, your product will be better, your company will perform better. Number five, appreciation and recognition. Recognize and reward a team or a person who is performing well, who is going above and beyond. Uh, it's always like it's a nice bonus, it's a nice touch to keep your collaborators engaged and wanting to do more, want to perform better. Number six here, If it was like in order of priorities, I would put this in my top three. Because, like I mentioned in other episodes, one of the nicest things of being a freelance, a remote worker, is own your schedule. So, in my number six here in this list is flexibility. Being flexible is amazing. When you find a company that understand that you're working remotely, is like you can attend to all meetings, attend to stand-ups during the morning, but you can also perform and do the rest of your work late night and enjoy the rest of the day on your own. Like if you're traveling or visiting a new country, you can go out and see that city, see that country, and also like attend to meetings in the morning and work late hours, or even vice versa, depending on the time zone. Sometimes uh, your company, let's say, is PST and you're GMT, so the morning for them is evening for you. So you attend the meetings in your evening time, but you do the work maybe in the morning when they woke up. They will see everything. Like it's amazing, amazing when a company understand that being flexible, it's so much better when you work remotely. Number seven, regular check-ins. It's super important to avoid burnouts, to understand your collaborators' feelings and how they are like right now with your work. Like do not only stand-ups with your team, but like do one-on-one sessions with them, and not only to talk about work. Focus on like let's say how your family doing. You have vacation plan. How was your last vacation? Are you thinking to do a course, learning more? Do we want to know anything else besides from the work, from the company? Because people tend to feel more comfortable and more uh, welcomed to do those kind of things, just like a chit chat on a bar, but virtual. Like you can even schedule like close to 5 p.m. on a Friday, pop up on a beer or wine or whatever, whatever drink that person likes, and just chat, just connect. Last but not least, tech. Invest in tech. Ship laptops, ship equipment to your collaborators. Uh, if you're a freelance and you don't have enough tools, ask for a manager. Ask that during the interview. Ask that to do during the onboarding. Hey, uh, I live in a third world country where the connection is not good. Is it possible for the company to sponsor, I don't know, maybe $100 per month so I can have a better data plan? Or my laptop is not good. I need a big monitor if we're working from home, but in a different city, in a different country than the HQ. So it's nice when companies understand that and invest in tech for the collaborators to perform better. And it's not like you need to have like the latest MacBook Pro, the latest Samsung or Dell display, the latest iPhone, those kind of things. It's just like invest in tech because you have a better performance with that. That's it, guys. Those are like my 8 things. Like I mentioned, not mandatory, not in order of priority, but things that I consider important for companies and managers to do to have like a more engaged team, especially when you work remotely. And let me know in the comments below if you have any other item that I didn't mention. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.